everybody, how you doing? Today we're going to look at this fine beast. It's a Gibson SG Special from around 2002. My son got this in used, so I thought we'd have a wee look at it today. I think it's actually one of Gibson's most underrated guitars, and I do wish they'd bring them back. They kind of sit in that price bracket where they were kind of entry-level Gibsons, and then they're kind of superseded by the Faded series and the Tribute series and so on. But they sit probably where the higher-end Epiphones are now. So the £1,200 to £1,500 Epiphones, adjusting for inflation, they're probably where this was, kind of price-wise. I think I had an ebony one back in about 2001, which I think was £500 or £600 at the time, if I remember rightly. So that would kind of make sense. But it is a full-blown SG. It's not got any corners cut. There's no binding, obviously. But it's the equivalent, I think, of the Les Paul Studio, but in SG form. You've got two start again. You've got two humbuckers even. Humbuckers is such a hard word to say. Two humbuckers. The 490, and I think 498. I may be wrong. I'll double check and I'll stick it down below. I'm assuming that these haven't been changed out because I haven't had a proper look under the scratch plate or pick guard if you're American. And as I say, this guitar it can be well used and well gigged. There's been a few mods in it already. 2 volumes, 2 tones, normal layout, 3-way switch. There's actually, and I'll show you a close up of these. There's locking tuners that have been put on. And it's clearly been a gig guitar, a gigging guitar, a performing guitar. The strap button's been moved slightly. It's been moved slightly back, which makes it quite comfortable actually. It's only been moved back like about 1 centimetre, but it seems to work. And yeah, that's essentially it. So it's got natural dings and it's a little wee bit of checking and kind of marks in the fretboard and the kind of stuff that you pay the Murphy Lab an extra £500 to do, but it's been done just through playing in pubs and clubs, I would assume. And yeah, so I'll run you through just a couple of the pickup sounds, well, all of the pickup sounds really, with everything up full. We'll do it clean and we'll do it with some overdrive, and then I'll just kind of play out and have a jam and enjoy myself. So here's the neck pickup. And the neck and bridge. I nearly called it the middle. Nearly, but I didn't. So, neck and bridge. And then the bridge. There we go. Now I'll stick a bit of overdrive on. Okay, so here's your overdrive tones. I'm just already on the bridge pickup, so I'll just leave it on that. So I'm just using, I'm still using my Fender Super Champ. See the previous video about that one. And I'm just using a kind of Marshally Plexi type tone, just so you know what I'm doing. So here we go. So bridge pickup. So instant AC, DC, all that kind of shenanigans. Here is the neck and bridge. And here is the neck. Yeah, so that's basically it. So normal humbucker tones, you'll hear a little bit more in the little kind of jam thing at the end, and you probably heard a little bit in the intro as well when I chucked a bit of that in. But yeah, it's a versatile guitar in the sense that any others, like a Telecaster would be. It's not just for kind of AC/DC type rock tones and stuff like that. There's some really nice clean tones as well when you play around with it and kind of use your tone controls and that kind of stuff. And I just think, yeah, it's if you see one of these, buy it. You know, obviously check it plays well and that kind of thing. But it's a fantastic guitar, and especially considering how much they cost when they came out. You know, there's not a lot like that from the big manufacturers anymore. Certainly from the American ones. So yeah, I really like this, and I've been borrowing it a lot from my son. So it does belong to him. It doesn't belong to me. But it's nice. My only criticism, and here's the one thing, is that much as I like the nitrocellulose finish, and I like the Gibson smell, which it still has, that kind of vanilla-y type thing, this neck does get sticky if you're a sweaty person like me. If you're playing, so I haven't gigged with this, but I can imagine if I did, that would get a bit annoying after a while. You'd have to kind of wipe it down. But aside from that, it's great. It's a really easy guitar to play, and it's got some inspiring tones. It's got all my favourite tones in it. I can do some Black Crowes, I can do some Cream, I can do some all that kind of stuff, and it's in there, which is great. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope you like the bit that's coming up, and you get to hear me kind of jam through. Using a track from Elevated Jam Tracks as always, because they're just the best ones on YouTube. So go and check them out. I'll leave a link below to them as well. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free and it really helps me out. And it makes me feel all nice and warm and fuzzy as well, which is always a good thing. So thank you, and have a great rest of the day. Take care now. Bye.